What's up? It's DJ Kash, the fly Haitian kid, and welcome to the DJ Kash Podcast. This episode is very exciting for me. It's very special because it's a youth that I seen his progress and seen him work hard and seen him just transform into what he is now. So I bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, Sponge Music in the building one time. Sponge, what's good, bro?
It was good, man. It was good.
It's good to have you here, man.
Oh, yeah. Blessed. Pleasure to be here, man.
Listen, I told you behind the scenes, but I want to tell you in public as well, I'm very proud of you, bro. And I think when people get to know your story and know who you are, they'll be proud of you, too, from a distance.
Oh, yeah, from a distance. Yeah, man. True. Bless you. Bless you, man, you know?
So, for those that don't know, you're a big producer.
Yeah, man.
Let them know how you started. How did you get into music?
Music. My dad really was a producer back in the days in Jamaica. He used to have songs with like Mighty Diamonds, you know what I mean, Todd Henry, people like that, you know, and close friends with Bob Marley back in the days. But yeah, he had a record label called Truth and Rights Records. I was based in Montego Bay, so he really was the one that started the music. But how I really got into it is when I started to have friends in music, and I started to go on the road with them, like shows all over the place, basically touring all over the world with them. So that's when I really got into it personally, from a point of view, you know.
Right. So, cause that's how I know you.
Yeah. That's the first time I met you was through the show. A show with Mavado you did.
Yeah, because I used to see you with a whole heap of artists coming through, like whoever came through in Atlanta. You were the one basically escorting them through, making sure they were good. You know what I'm saying?
Every time, man. Sure,
so that's how I know you, is like basically the you where that just like made sure everything was good and you was always around and your head was always on a swivel. You know what I'm saying?
Have to be, cause you know it's serious where we're living. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But then after a while, I started not to see you.
Yeah, man. It's just circumstances, and I had to go away from out for a while. You know what I mean? No people. You know what I mean? Mistakes happen, and you know we've been away for a while, and it's like, you know, we back now. We have a brighter vision on life and look at life different now. So it's like that's how music even come into the thoughts. Like you start to think of your hobbies or your talents that you have, and that's when all this music production stuff come about. You know what I mean?
Right. So what's interesting about you, what I recently found out, is while you were away. I even know you had influences throughout your whole life with music, with your father and your friends and everything. Man. But I heard it was really when you were away when you really started producing. Oh yeah, man!
It was a way, like, you know what I mean. You get a chance, like I say, you get a chance to look back and look at your life and be like, damn, certain mistakes you made, you don't want to make it again. So what progressive can you do when you return back to society? And music was the only option for me, and I have friends like Alkaline, my real friend, and Mavado, and they really gave me a strength to achieving my goals. So it's like that's when from there I started, you know, practice on beats in my head. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have a phone, even though we ain't supposed to at some point. But
right.
You know, in that your own system, you have to make things happen. So that's when I really started to practice, like with beats. And then, as I say, my nephew and my friends, I have a guy named Jevo Marvoni that actually made the beats for me. He's the one who actually taught me how to make beats. And then we go then it's all history after that.
Wait, time out. So
yeah,
you locked up, and you say, I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna go a different route.
You have to.
I'm gonna start producing.
You have to.
And you start producing off a phone?
Yeah, man, off a phone, man. Off a phone. Yeah.
Yo,
it's easy, man. Off a phone is like.
How does that? How?
It's like you use, like, there's some apps that you could download on your phone, and you say sometimes you're not supposed to have a phone in there, but you download the apps. You have to use it while you can. You know what I mean? While you get the chance. And then when I really got to a place where it was like a halfway house, then we could legally have a phone where we could, you know what I mean? That's when I really got my phone and download the apps. And like I say, I have this guy named Marvoni in Jamaica that he the one taught me what app to download. Frank White, how to make the beats, how to put the beats together. And when I got home, it was history, man. Like they turned me into a beat monster.
You know? Yo, so when you make the beats on the phone, like, what would you do? Would you send them to Mavado and send them to Alkaline?
Yeah, what I do is when you make the beats, you I send him to Marvonica. He has the main idea of the beat. He send them to me and I be like, all right, take this out, put that in, take that out, take that instrument out, put it back, send it back to him. He get it done. Then he send it back to me and I send it to Alkaline or I send it to Mavado. And then, like I said, they are my friends before music, so they was like, they were really, really proud of me that I'm making a different step in life to do something positive like this. So that's when they was like, okay, what? You want to produce? All right, cool. And up to this day, Alkaline gave me so many songs, man. Mavado too. I mean, I can't complain. Like, and then this is me right now. I'm producing for some of the biggest acts in dancehall, like the real big names, even some of the legends, you know. So, yeah, that's it, man.
Let's run down some of the tunes that you produced that the people may or may not know.
Okay, the first song that I had was the first person that voiced on me was Alkaline. But the first song, you know, Alkaline is a person that you give him a beat, he's gonna give you a great song, like a hit song. So he's not somebody that you give him a beat Monday, then Tuesday you have a song ready.
Oh, so he takes his time.
Him take him time and he make sure that his craft is perfect. So I had a rhythm with Beanie Man. There was a versus clash that was going on. With, you know about the versus clash with Switch Beats, Bounty and Beanie. Yeah. The big Bounty and Beanie clash was, to me, was the best verses in my opinion.
I agree.
So I had a chance. I said to my dad that passed away. He was a very popular person in Jamaica. So I made a link to Beanie Man, and then I had a beat and I sent it to him. I realized Beanie Man gave me a song. When I got the song back, I'm like, wait, he's talking about the versus clash called "Do You Wanna Be That Guy?" I know you probably do. You wanna be that? Right. Do you wanna be that guy? I'm like, damn, I got the. Me and my homeboy produced the song. His name is Natural Man. Me and him produced the song. He was like, damn, we got the hit song, man. And Beanie Man, to me, that's the song that really put Beanie Man back in the game the right way. Which Beanie Man never left the game, but when I say back, like
just recharge
him a little bit. You know what I mean? And he was like, damn, I got the drum. I'm like, damn, I really got the hit song.
Right.
When I listen to it over and over, I'm like, wow. He talking about what happened between him and Bounty at the versus clash, and I was like, damn.
Because that was a viral moment.
That was a viral moment, and then a viral moment like that, and a producer like me that never produced. I say I've been around artists, because I've been on the road in Mavado, Alkaline. I've been around them, but to produce your first song with Beanie Man, which Beanie Man is a great artist from back in the day. You know what I mean? That's Beanie Man, king of dancehall. You know, to produce a song with Beanie Man as a producer that never have a hit yet, to me, that was a great thing, man. I was like, wow. My mom called me. I was like, man, that time I was at the halfway house when I got that song.
Oh, so you weren't even fully free?
No, I wasn't even fully free. No, I was at the halfway house at that time. So I was like, wow, you got a song with Beanie Man. So certain stuff I didn't have access to, so I had to use my wife and my sister, Tanya, to get like access to certain stuff like the media, certain stuff like that, to get it out there. And I was like, damn, I really have this song. I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm really a producer now. So I'm like, you know what I mean? That was my first real highlight in music. And then Alkaline started to mention my name in song before to give me that, you know, sometimes you're down and you have a bridge, who's a big artist, and somebody hears a person like Alkaline bigging you up. People go on to know, wait, who is that guy?
Right.
Who that guy is? So that's when I realized music is my calling, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that music is my calling.
So what other songs?
Well, apart from that, I have a couple songs with. Then I dropped a couple songs after that. Then I came with a rhythm called Royal Press, which features Mavado, Alkaline, a bunch of artists, IKEA, which IKEA, whew, she bad, bro.
Super bad.
She bad. Then I have Shani Elmure on it. You know what I mean?
She's bad too. Oh,
yeah, I got Carleton on it. Bro, I have everybody. Egyptian song went #1 in couple countries off that same beat. I basically like everybody in dancehall on the same rhythm, man. And it was, to me, the best highlight. That rhythm is still playing right now, the Royal Press rhythm. Even Americans love the rhythm. So, but Mavado song and Alkaline song took it at the first part, which is still getting every rotation. And then IKEA came, like she just came. Like she just went like she just blew. I'm like, damn. Her work ethic is so phenomenal, bro. Like, she don't give up. She persistent, you know what I mean? And then that's the rhythm right now is doing pretty good, you know. The Carleton song doing good too in Europe. Like, you know Fireman. He had a song with DJ Khaled, and then he hit me up and was like, Sponge, I need that rhythm. And I was like, okay, got you. Send it to him. He gave me a song called Burning Up the Street, which is getting a lot of international rotation. Just change the rhythm, man, and you see it, man. Bad rhythm, Cash. But that rhythm still, I put it out 2020 December, and today, it's 2022 now, and now it's still getting every rotation. Cause
I remember when you linked me, and I was like,
Cash, I was like, Cash, I need help, man, because now I'm getting nervous because I'm like, I need to link all my friends in me. And first I thought about Cash, I'm like, big up Mixmaster David too, DJ Cash, close friends of mine. I was like, man, I need help, bro. Like this rhythm getting big, man. It's getting out of control.
Yeah.
Like,
but at first I was confused. I was like, since when Sponge produced?
Yeah, everybody was like, since when Sponge. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm in the music for real now, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm nervous now. I need help, man. And Cash was like, I got you. You know what I mean? And Virgin, close friends always stick together, especially when you're doing something positive, you know. So like, yeah, Mavado song, bro. That song. When Mavado sent me the song, even the other day, I saw him, he was like, bro, this is my best song right now. I'm going to say, yeah, Virgin. And him can't believe that two of us was just on the road together. I was just there with him as a friend to support him with his performance, but not knowing that I was going to be the one to produce a hit song with him also.
Right.
That's how life really, you just know never what life going to throw at you, man. You just got to stay positive, you know?
See, like being that you were there from the beginning as a friend and just as a brethren, just just holding a vibe and keeping everybody safe. 'Cause that's what Sponge used to do.
Man. I will make sure everybody doing it. Yeah,
right. Make sure everybody good.
Everybody good. Yep.
So like throughout the years, people like Mavado and Alkaline have had their issues in the streets.
Yeah, man.
So how does it feel to now be on the other side?
With music, I try to be. Let's say music is politics, but I try to be. There's a thing called loyalty, and there's a thing called friendship, and there's a thing that you can do music, but keep boundaries. You know what I mean? Not that you are saying, Cash. We Caribbean
right.
Caribbean people always go pick side. But what you need to know is that you're doing music, but my loyalty really stands with certain. They were friends before music.
Gotcha.
So the Alkaline, my virgin, basically if Alkaline not dealing with that person, I don't see myself that I'm gonna do music with them.
Right.
To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Not saying it's a good and a bad thing, but sometimes you have to choose a boundary, like what you want, what you're gonna do. But keep it professional still, but if Mavado, it's just a tricky thing, Cash, because some people look like, sometimes the artists be like, that this person, but it has to be a real enemy, like, we're not calling nobody name, but if they're not, you're not going to go to real issues where I'm not going to mess with you, because Alkaline the artist, and these the guys that actually gave me the forefront in music in the beginning when nobody was giving me a chance, you know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, up to now I have about 5 Alkaline songs, Virgin.
Crazy. And
that man he don't record for anybody. And when him give me a song, him give me a hit song. You know what I mean?
Does it ever happen the other way around? Like you might want to work with somebody, but secretly they might have their little issues with your clique. So like they're like, nah, I don't want to record because
it happened.
You par with this person and that person.
It happened. I say even with the Beanie Man remix, it was supposed to happen and it never happened. A situation arose where. Because of, but like I said, it happened, but there's so many other artists in dancehall and reggae that it won't stop nothing.
Right.
But you have even like a Cranium, that phenomenal artist, what I never work with yet, but I would love to work with. And you have even Egyptian, and you have a couple of artists who are good, man. Like, you have more artists coming up in dancehall that never come up under a regime that, politics or you have to take this side. It's just that when I came up when dancehall was, and people always coming on this side. If you notice, it's not really people going out and giving trouble. It's people always coming and say that them man always throwing shades and even producers get it too. Because if you produce a song with certain man, certain artists, no voice.
So how are you looked at amongst your peers, like other producers? Because it's like.
Oh, look,
bro, you came out the gate and just out the gate.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing, God.
Out the gate, bro.
Man, God first, everything else after. So when you're blessing, man, nothing can really stop you, So it's like I came out the gate. Look at the other producers, man. Yeah, them look at me with respect. You know what I mean? Them look at me really with respect. Like, yeah, you're doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, them trust me. Them really rate me, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So like. my last couple guests, and thank you for supporting the show, by the way.
Yeah, man.
You always link me like, interview bad. This
Cash,
was good, you know.
Yeah, man. This bringing a lot of highlight to dancehall and reggae, man. In America, you know what I mean, in a country like this.
I appreciate it. You know what I mean. So I appreciate the support, and you always link me and watch every interview. I gotta say. So if you been watching, you know that I've always talked about, you know, the progression or lack thereof of the culture of the music or whatever, you know, the case may be. And you know, one thing a lot of artists say, I've been hearing, they've been echoing, is that juggling is either dead or dying. And nobody really wants to jump on rhythms like that. That's why when I seen you drop that rhythm, and I seen all those artists on it, I'm like, yo,
man, it's
you know how hard it is to get all these artists on the rhythm?
I want to tell it, it's hard, you know, but it's a thing where how you deal with people deal with you back. If you deal with people with respect, so I said DJ Kash. That's why I could even come on your show, because I always deal with you with respect.
Absolutely.
Even though you come around and I meet you around Mavado, you know, I don't be like, hey man, I don't demand, I deal with respect, and you come and be like, all right, I'm going to give you a break. It's like, this is the opportunity for me to just to sit right here with you, because you are DJ Kash.
Right.
You know what I mean? You really are that guy. But really and truly, when I do it, I even drop a rhythm the other day, a Rasta rhythm, which is a reggae rhythm, called Globalization, and it have Carleton, Anthony B, Sizzla, Lutan Fire, and Ike on it too. So Ike have a dancehall song and a reggae, and I also have another song coming out, which not saying much about it, but it's going to take the place away. But even that rhythm in the reggae world, people was like, them never see it. It's a long time they don't see Sizzla, Carleton, Anthony B on one rhythm, and I was like, that stigma been going on from before even Mavado and all of them. So to get a juggling like what I did, I don't think nobody else can do it, man. Right now. Because I have Shani Ilmore, Ike, Mavado, Alkaline, Jamil, basically everybody that was somebody at that time was on that beat. And people still calling me to get. The only person I didn't have is Dexter Dubs.
Wow.
And Cranium, that's it.
But we're going to change that. Well, I'm going to introduce you to Cranium too.
Yeah, man. Cranium good, yo, man. You know, Cranium good, bad artist too, you know what I mean?
So, like, what do you think? Because it's almost not even fair to really talk about you, because you have the cheat code, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So,
I have a cheat code.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how do you think, what can bring juggling back? Because, you know, I'm a youth where that's what I fell in love with.
Juggling from beginning, from the dually and the boss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I fell in love with Jamaican culture and sound system culture because of juggling.
All right,
you know
juggling. All right, what can bring juggling back is you gotta be persistent. You can't give up. You can't, even if an artist tell you no at first, be like, hey, show him the reason why you think this will happen. You know what I mean? If you go on this juggling, what can it do for you as an artist? What benefit can it have towards you and the music? What can it do for your career if you go on this juggling right here? So a lot of people, Cash, what they're doing juggling, but they're not really promoting the song. So an artist is not going to be like, all right, let me go on this juggling, and then him song just sit down, no rotation, you know what I mean? So
no promoting,
no marketing, no nothing. You have to market the song. You have to make people, even that's why even right now you hear people talk about real press rhythm still. People singing not perfect still, real dog still. So is promotion behind the artist. And then when him see a work ethic, when you come back with the next rhythm, he's willing to do it again. So that's why you have like certain producers, like even Jordan. Jordan do a juggling the other day that sound pretty good to me. It's all right, Mavado on it with him song. You know what I mean? But it's just juggling hard, you know, Cash. Because so much politics in a dance right now is that it's hard, brother.
When you say it's hard, it's hard to get everybody on the same accord.
Yeah, it's not wrong. Because even if one artist decide to do it, there's always another artist that's going to come with something negative to match it up. So it's not wrong. It's not really wrong, brother.
Unless they got the cheat code.
Yeah, unless they have a cheat code. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. If you have a cheat code, then it's different. You know what I mean?
Right. So what does Mavado and Alkaline have to say about your success? Cause
I'm proud, man. Alkaline proud, man. Them really proud of me because them realize me love the music and I take time out to study the music, Cash, because we really go school right now. I'm enrolled in a class called AutoCAD, which I'm trying to do a bachelor's degree in, and I'm also doing a music course also. That's how far I want to take it. You know what I mean? They're really proud of me, and I'm really proud of myself, man. You know what I mean? But Mavado come check me and say, bro, you're bad. can't believe.
I hope you really understand, like, the things you're doing right now.
Yeah, man. Positivity, man.
Yeah, it's really, really, really impressive.
Yeah, man.
Because I've seen you in the streets.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm more
That's
rough.
how I know you as that type of you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So to go to jail, start your career in jail, and then come out and have you like Beanie and everybody on your rhythm.
Yeah, man. Beanie was on the World Press today. That Beanie was on it. Beanie all my rhythm them. But like I said, the whole jail thing, Cash, it really sitting in a cell, bro. Is like you look at yourself like, damn, like this is not it. Right. This is not it. Get up every day and doing the same thing is not it. It's nothing progressive. This is just not it. This is not the life. Like that's why even now when I'm out, people be like, "Why you moving so different?" I'm like, I got to move different because that's just it. That's just the way it is, man. I'm the one who experienced it. Mm-hmm. Who feels it knows it. So I'm like, you have to change it up, man. Cause you have a family who love you, and it's like you have to change it up. Like life goes on, and life is music right now.
Mm-hmm. So how was it as a foreigner, as a yardie coming here and then getting locked up? That's got to be scary, bro. No matter how tough you are, that got to be scary.
No, man, it's scary, man, because you basically, you're in a foreign land now. Right. You're in a foreign land now in their culture now. Because they're nothing but Americans back there, so you're in their land. But I'm a dude that anywhere I go, I try to fit in and make the best out of the situation. So, like I say, I go with the music and try to motivate everybody, keep positive. Because people make mistakes, stuff happen, and it's like, what you do after that is what counts, you know what I mean? So that's it, man.
There's a lot of youths in Jamaica or in the Caribbean, Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad, wherever, that want to do music.
Yeah, man.
And they're probably in the streets like you were in the streets at one point, and they want to make it. What would you tell those young people?
Stay positive, stick to your goal. Sometimes the street is not hard, bro. It's like you have to stay positive, man, and don't fall to, because you know it really come down to emotions, you know what I mean? And emotions, you get the best of your ego. Is a hell of a thing, Cash. Like, trust me, I see a lot of, even in Jamaica right now, that's all machine a country. Ego, everybody have ego. Everybody want to prove that they are the man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the man. You can prove it in a different ways, man. But you go and if you're a young producer, make a link with a man, give a rhythm. Because if you give a person a couple rhythm, you must choose one, you know. If you're persistent and you keep being like, all right, I have this, and them see you trying to do something and you're positive and you may know a man. It's good for me because I say my daddy was a very popular man, businessman out of Montego Bay. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, so I really have the cheat code, like we can say. So my background is really a background of, I could have either go left or go right, but sometimes, you know, you're young and you're dumb, so it's like, but you learn, you live and learn, you go through the system, and I say you go through the system break you. System can either make you or break you, break me, you know. So a lot of youth, some of them not gonna do the right thing. They will try, but the best thing is not to give up, man. It's not to give up. Keep, if you're music, you're doing music, you're good. If you're playing football, you're good. If anything you're doing, just keep pushing, keep pushing. Don't ever get frustrated and be like, oh, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. But, and then pick up badness. Badness not pay, brother. Two things with badness, either prison or you go dead. Right. It's just that simple. It's either you go jail. You never see a successful retired gangster. Never. You know what I'm saying? You never see a rich, successful gangster laying on the beach retired. No, man, you have to quit, man, while you have a chance. You quit. That never happened. Right. That's my favorite word to a lot of these youths. Name one. If you name one, then I'll give you a medal. Right. That don't happen. You have to stay prayed up, Cash. Just when you pray to God, being in a situation like that, people always say, oh, why? It's only when you're in a problem you call upon the Almighty. Well, I'm going to keep calling on you. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me. Is him saved me? Call upon him and him come true. I call on him and go on my knees. Sometimes I bawl out to him, bro. Because I'm not the crying type where I'm going to sit and shed tears. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to be like, God, forgive me. I need help this time. And you may tell him, listen, I want to do this music thing. Take me to the top. Can see how people like some rappers in my DM now who checks me your good work, like what you're doing. That's when you know you're really doing something. When other people, even like Cash, have you sitting right here doing an interview right now. This is a great moment right here. This is a phenomenal moment in my life. So it's like, my advice is, bro, just stay positive. stay out the way and just do the right thing, man. Because that's the only way out to go, man. You know what I mean?
So you were so successful out the gate. What's next for Sponge Music?
Yeah, man. I have a couple of projects I'm working on. Another rhythm again, which I have a couple things working on, which going to be big. I started working with a couple of the young artists in Jamaica too. A new one where I have a song with him that bad, man. It's gonna take his career to another level.
Wow.
With working with me, and then I have a IKEA and more IKEA coming out with a remix she gonna do, which. But to have a couple more things with Mavado, Alkaline, couple more. Just see him keep putting out juggling like we say. Singles, juggling, keep the music rotating, man. Because my aim is to be on top of the dancehall reggae game. That's why even some people look at me and say, why you put out a rhythm, man? Them artists, they're old, man. But what they don't know on the business side of it, those are some of the mainstreaming artists. Yeah. Because if you do music to do
outside of the
Caribbean, right, those artists are streaming. Because right now, I just drop a Sizzla and the feedback I'm getting on the Cash is like, wow. And remember, Sizzla is not somebody that is social media friendly every day, but his song keep playing. I drop a song, I'm like, wow, Sizzla keep doing that. I'm like, yeah. Carleton verse, Anthony B. I keep doing music, man. Keep pushing on. Not give up, you know?
Right. Man, Sponge, it's a pleasure. Like I said, I'm super proud of you, man.
Blessed, man.
Super proud of you because I've seen it. I heard it, you know.
Man, we do it, man. We do it. We take a chance. We never have a choice, you know, Cash. It's either left or right, you know. And we just cut off the left and choose the right because that's the only way to do it, you know what I mean? Like, you have to do right things, Virgin. When God, alright, so when the Almighty said to you, may I give you a second chance, you're going to get a second chance. What you going to do with it? You see, if you keep the same left, you keep turning and you keep going left, it's over with. You might just continue till you fall. Right. But when you go right and him see you doing the right thing, then there's a difference, you know what I mean? So that I'm just staying doing the right thing, man.
Well, I'm excited to see what else, what's next to come.
Yeah, man, a couple more.
I'm excited to see you grow, bro. I'm excited for the projects. Anywhere I can help, I'm here.
Yeah,
bro.
man, you've been helping Cash, man. Cash really do it, you know. Cash, I tell you what, man.
Here,
see Cash always see Cash and say, yo, Cash, we doing music. Even Tony Mataran, you know what I mean? Couple of people, well, bro, they give me the strength, man. Like when I was down, you know, and them Mavado, Alkaline, now stop the big them up, Virgin. Because, man, remember those guys are some artists that are hard to get to when you come on to recording, you know. And not because
for anything. When it comes to anything, it's hard to get.
So it's not like somebody that they push me, man. Like they push me to do good. You know what I mean? So
I love it, man. That's amazing, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah, man,
we might have to do a part 2 because I know you're gonna drop a whole heap of dope
records. Whole heap of dope records, man. And, you know, man. So we have some new. We're working with a new clique artists from the Caribbean reggae. We have some from Trinidad too. We're working with. You know what I mean? My aim right now is to get into this international market with some of these rappers, like mainstream rappers, which have been called Cash already and say, hey, man, this is what I want to do. And you know what I mean? That's why, if you rate, you know,
eventually it's going to work.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually it's going to work.
Take your time, man.
Yeah, you know how it works.
Yeah,
I don't got to explain to you.
Yeah, no, we know it go. Yeah, we know it go. But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, a pleasure, man, always, man. Like I say, music, positivity, bro. Stay positive and just do positive things, man. Forget about the past. You know what I mean? Forgive and forget and keep moving, man.
I love it, man.
Yeah,
DJ
man.
Cash, the Fly Haitian Kid,
man,
here at Apartment 4B in Georgia, man. Sponge Music.
Yeah, man, bless.
We're gone.
Bless it.